So hi everybody, it's Bill Gilliland here with this week's Action Business Profile, and I'm here with Zach Adam from Cornerstone Mortgage. And hi Zach, how you doing?
Hey Bill, good.
So tell us a little bit about how you got into the mortgage business. How did that all happen?
It all started actually when I was 24 years old and I bought my first house.
Okay.
And it was a bit of a disaster. I felt like I went through the process and got into a loan program that I didn't understand. And I looked back and I said, wow, I think I could actually do a much better job at educating clients and advising them. And so I always had a keen interest in real estate finance, and it was 2005, and I sort of just took the leap at that point and have never looked back since.
So that's really all you've ever done?
Right out of college, I worked for the university for 3 years, and then at that point, I moved into mortgage banking, and I've been in mortgage banking for the last 9 years. And then recently I moved over in the last 18 months to Cornerstone Residential Mortgage.
Excellent. So what do you like about the mortgage business?
I really like being a mortgage planner and really sitting down face to face and sort of articulating a really more in-depth, comprehensive plan for my, especially for my first-time home buyers. And what that looks like is we look at their objectives, their goals, what they can afford, of course, what will improve their cash flow, how to save retirement, but of course, how to get into a home and feel comfortable. And so I really appreciate doing the advising portion and meeting face to face. That's probably the best aspect of my job.
So who would be a great client?
I would say really anyone on the move, to be honest, and that's quite a spread. For our younger generation, for first-time home buyers, families just starting out, those are great clients. And but you know, life transitions happen all the time. People's family expand, they need to move up. And also on the flip side, you have retirees who want to downsize. So I usually say anyone on the move, but more specifically, people who are motivated, organized, employed, and who are open to guidance, advice, and you know, we really want to be their trusted advisor.
So why don't people use someone like you more often?
I think what distinguishes myself and our company is that, one, I have quite a bit of experience, 10 years in the business, but more so is that we really have designed a mortgage service model based on client comes first, service, and a very smooth operation. So we're small, our company is small enough and nimble enough, and basically all of our operations are in-house. So what that means is the appraisal ordering process, our processing, our underwriting, our closing typically happen in-house. So real estate has quite a few deadlines, and when we're able to deliver in a timely manner and hit our tight deadlines and also be very good communicators in the process, I think that our clients can appreciate that because, well, what I've noticed is an informed client at the end of closing is actually a happy customer. So,
right. So you'll take a client right through the whole mortgage process. You will shop for them. You will tell us a little bit more about that process.
Yeah, I definitely would say I'm kind of the mortgage quarterback. There's a lot of people that help us, but we really from start to finish are right there advising and helping. Usually within the intake, we want to determine what's the most appropriate loan program for my client and what's going to best serve them. That's of course the first, that's the most important thing. And then beyond that, we have 15 different investors that we then will line up the ideal loan program with that client. And on top of that, we will shop essentially the loan to make sure that their pricing and what they're looking for is available to them that day. And we have institutional investors that we work with that are like Chase and Wells, and then some other type of investors that are maybe less known, but CMG, Freedom Mortgage. And when we have that access, I felt when in my prior life as a mortgage banker, I had one set of products, and now I have lots of options to be able to service a lot more clientele.
So you can really represent the client's best interest in making the best deal with the money, basically, to help them afford the house that they're looking to get into.
Yeah, I'll give you a perfect example. I have a client that has two corporations, one out of Canada and one out of the US, and he is a US citizen. And so what I had to do, I had to make sure that we could use that additional foreign income, and certain investors would say, no way. So I would go out to the 15 that we have, and I narrowed it down to about 1 or 2, and made sure that that was the type of product that would allow his use of income. So if it was just one set of parameters, products, and policies, I might not have been able to deliver what he wanted. So,
Oh, excellent.
yeah.
So what else would you like the folks here in Western North Carolina to know about Zach?
Well, first and foremost, I'm a family man. My wife and I moved here with our 3 beautiful children, and that's really what motivates me. And when we just bought our house in Asheville in the fall of last year, I really noticed how important that is for family. And so I really am very passionate about affordable housing and helping people in Asheville transition from being a renter to a homeowner and sort of stabilizing that life and having a little bit more control over their housing needs. And so I'm definitely looking forward to servicing a lot more clients in Asheville.
Brilliant. So how do people get a hold of you, the folks who who need to use your service?
Yeah, well, of course, you know, I'm on the web, but I'm also trying to get out in the community as much as possible in Asheville. But you can find me in Arden. My office is in South Asheville and Arden. Again, web, social media, LinkedIn, through Bill.
Yeah, sure. You got a phone number you'd like to give the folks?
I do, yeah. My telephone number is 828-242-4780.
That's excellent. So if you're out looking for a mortgage, you want to get a hold of Zach at Cornerstone Mortgage. And we really appreciate you taking time to be with us today.
Yeah, thanks
for
so
being
much,
here.
Bill.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.